The following is a production of the Averett Sports Network. The following is a production of the Averett Sports Network.
And welcome out to Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. I'm Heath Beringer, coming to you live for Averett University's home lacrosse match with Randolph College. Cougars 2-1 on the year. A couple of victories over Centenary College, 12-5 to open the year at home, and then faced a tough Ferrum College unit and fell 12-6. Actually went into halftime leading that game. Ferrum, a very established lacrosse program, but Cougars much improved over the years. Gave them a run for their money, and then got another close victory, 7-6 against Oglethorpe University at home once again. The Cougars have not been on the road, as once again they're here at home battling Randolph College. Randolph 0-1 on the year. They took a tough loss in their season opener on the road, so they're yet to play at home. Only their second game of the year. They lost to University of Lynchburg 24-0 to open the year, so they look to get back on the winning track. They started last year, 2020, 2-5 and 0-1 in the ODAC before, obviously, COVID-19 put a halt to spring seasons for these athletes. But back out on the field here this spring in a beautiful day in Danville, Virginia here, right around 70 degrees. Coaches have their shorts on. Ice Storm is out of town from last week, and we're getting ready to go here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. We'll take a quick break here on the Averett Sports Network and be right back for game time.
Barbara Kushabar, 1975 graduate of Averett College. I've been here 33 years as a coach and a professor. And in those 33 years, I've seen many changes. From the old gym, now Carrington Gym, which seats about 200 people, to the arena at the Grand Center, which seats over 1,000 people. Now, over those years, I've had the privilege of working with many student athletes. They've gone on to many professional careers: teachers, doctors, sport administrators. I'm asking you to keep that legacy going. On February 23rd is the National Day of Giving. If you find it in your heart, please make a donation to Averett University. It will keep our student athletes moving forward and keeping that legacy strong. Thank you, and I hope to see you in October at homecoming.
Hey guys, my name's Sam Chandler and I'm here with my pal Boomer, and we wanted to talk to you guys about Averett's Day to Give Back, which is February 23rd. I graduated from Averett in 2018 and played women's basketball there. And honestly, the experiences I had there and the people I met and the opportunities I had really made me the person that I am today. So if you guys kind of feel the same way and you're willing and able, please consider giving back on February 23rd. Just to give the other student athletes there now the opportunities and experiences that we had when we were student athletes. I hope you guys are staying safe, and I miss everybody. I hope to see you guys at future alumni events and homecomings when we're able to. But I hope you guys have a great day.
And welcome back out to Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Once again, I'm Heath Behringer, bringing Averett University Men's Lacrosse live here from Danville, Virginia. A beautiful 70-degree afternoon. Sun is shining, and the boys are out on the field ready to rock and roll. In goal for the Cougars, the senior Jacob Shriver, who recently was just named USA South Conference Defensive Player of the Week. Shriver, a Stafford, Virginia native, helped the Cougars to a 2-1 record last week. Only allowed 7 goals per game and 38 saves. Also, freshman Connor Taft was selected Rookie of the Week. Will Merritt in the starting lineup: Marquise Fleming, Parker Corbett, Lucas Jane, Liam Taylor, Connor Taft, Calvin Beavers, Nate Hine, and Michael Corvallis rounds out the starting lineup for the Cougars, and we are off here at Daly Field. That's Merritt on the face-off for the Cougars, and Fleming picks it up. Fleming with a quick shot. The Wildcats of Randolph not able to corral a rebound. Glare is pretty tough up here. Excuse me if I get some numbers and names wrong. But 30 seconds into the game, Cougars have a shot already. Starting lineup for the Wildcats: Calvin Hurt, Zach Miller, Matthew Pasick, Nick Pitro, Sean Landis, C.J. Berry, Kyle Grundy, William Doyle, who's in goal for the Wildcats, Jack Dolan, Jake Heasley. And a quick goal there for the Cougars. A little confusion there. But they'll take a 1-0 advantage. Didn't quite see who got the goal there. We'll wait for the live stats to update. But the Cougars will take a 1-0 lead quickly, 1 minute into the ball game. And they strike first. This is a team that has done a nice job of getting out to an early lead, creating a nice advantage. And they do so right there. That is Merritt and Miller on the face-off, but violation called on Zach Miller, the sophomore. Cougars will win the face-off. It was Liam Taylor who scored the goal for the Cougars. Connor Taft on the assist. Averett up 1-0. Taft almost had another opportunity there, wasn't able to hang on to it. There we go. Got the score up on the scoreboard for you. So 13 minutes here to go in the first period. Taft slips up, falls down, and the Wildcats going to have an opportunity for a clear here. That's Jeff Watson. He gets it across, and now in the offensive territory are the Wildcats, and they knot it all up at one. That was Jack Dolan, the senior from Dumfries, Virginia. Gets the goal. Couldn't quite see who had the assist there, but striking quickly are the Wildcats. We'll head back to another face-off. This game all even at 1. Will Merritt battling. I believe that was 22. Lee Tooks for the Wildcats. Face-off still has not been won yet. Ball is just scrambling around. Finally picked up by the Wildcats, I believe. Yep, Calvin Hurt. And Randolph secures possession. And nice job by the Cougars to regain it. Marquise Fleming, nice ground ball. And the Cougars are back in offensive territory. Brenner Woodcock with the ball. Sends it back up top to Mike Machad. Now Nate Hahn to the back of the goal. And shot bounced off. That was Liam Taylor. Corbett picked it back up. And I believe it's going to be a turnover. Yes, it will. Cougars not able to hang on to possession. The ball rolls out of bounds. That was stoppage of the clock. And the Wildcats looking to get it clear here. A nice job by Nick Pietro. Get that clear for the Wildcats, and that shot attempt is wide. Get a reset here for Randolph. Nice spin move there, but very well shut down by Corvallis. Cougars regain possession, have a clear attempt here. Clear is successful. I'll reset. That was Jack Dolan on the goal for the Wildcats, assisted by Jeff Watson. Cougars another shot here and goal. So they regain the lead. I want to say I believe that was Parker Corbett on the goal, number 11, but don't want to speak too soon. We'll see what we get here from the stats. Claire's pretty tough up here in the booth. Been a beautiful day here in Danville, Virginia. Some weather not been used to. Some winter storms come through the past few weeks, and next thing you know, the sun's out and it's 70 degrees and feel like you should be on a golf course. We'll get back to the face-off here. Cougars up 2-1. Will Merritt and Lee Tooks. Merritt wins that. Flips it over to Corbett. Cougars are able to regain possession. Doyle had to scoop that up in goal, but it was Parker Corbett on the goal, so instinct was correct. Raphael Walker with the assist. Shot. Taft there, just a bit wide. Cougars reset from behind the goal. And another shot. Wide. Hahn, the senior, Nate Hahn from Charlottesville, Virginia. First one there. He'll bring it back into play for the Cougars. 9:35 here to go in the first quarter. Averett with a 2-1 lead over Randolph College. Liam Taylor, the freshman. Cougars turn that over. We get a reset here for Randolph. Get a clear attempt. 9:07 here to go in the first quarter. Sean Landis gets it across. Clear attempt good for Randolph. And going to have a delayed penalty here, I believe, for Randolph. As you see the laundry on the field, thrown by the referee. Tooks taken up right at midfield. And he crosses the midfield line. So that's going to be the end of that possession. But we're going to have a penalty here, I believe offside. So I think that's Parker Corbett heading into the penalty box, but we'll wait and confirm. Yep, Parker Corbett offsides. So an extra man opportunity here for Randolph College. Down 2-1, looking to knot this game up. 8:22 remaining in the first. Zach Miller gets it started. Ball starts swinging around for the Wildcats. Now Landis. Back to Miller. Over to Melton. Dolan. Heasley. Zach Miller going to have to reset behind the net. Pass and shot. Nice save from Shriver, reigning Defensive Player of the Week in the USA South. A nice outlet pass to Connor Taff, who gets the break started for the Cougars. One more Nate Hahn shot and goal! And the Cougars with another goal. Nate Hahn strikes off a nice counterattack there by the offensive side of the ball. Shriver started with the save on the defensive side. Nice outlet pass. And Cougars extend that lead 3-1, 7:38 remaining in the first. Liam Taylor credited with the assist. That is Nate Hahn's fourth goal of the year. So a huge swing of momentum there essentially for Averett as the Wildcats had a man-up opportunity. They took a shot on goal, and reigning Defensive Player of the Week, Jacob Shriver in goal, gets the save, a quick outlet pass, and the Cougars were off and running, get a goal, a man-down goal. And the sun playing a factor there. Calvin Hurt, the freshman, had the ball coming to him behind the net, but he couldn't see it. And his reaction, you could tell, that sun is beating down on the players from that angle. Raphael Walker, top of the field, I should say, swings it over to Connor Taff and back to Walker. Now Corbett, he'll send it back to Jane, I believe, Lucas Jane. Corbett back with the ball in his possession. He'll send it back out top to Walker. Walker with a nice move. Juking and jiving. He'll reset it back to Taff. Now Moody. And I'm right there with these guys. I'm ready for the sun to go down a little bit. Hopefully I can see a little better. Nice juke move and a quick shot from Taff. But Doyle gets the save for the Wildcats. And Doyle's going to chat with referee. Maybe not sure why exactly, but I thought he had corralled the save. So it'll be possession Averett. 5:44 remaining here in the first. Fresh shot clock for the Cougars. Corbett up top. Now Moody. Sends over to Hahn. Back to Moody. Corbett with a nice fake. Quick shot. Rebound. And goal. That was Nate Hahn who had the shot. Doyle got the original save. Couldn't quite see who got that goal. Liam Taylor, I believe. Yeah, Liam Taylor with the goal. Nate Hahn gets credited with the assist off the rebound. We'll get set for another face-off. Will Merritt battling Zach Miller of Randolph. Merritt wins that face-off and gives possession to the Cougars. A 4-1 advantage here for Averett. This is Woodcock. He'll send it over to Machard. He loses. Hahn quickly scoops and save from Doyle. Clear attempt here for the Wildcats. Landis driving, he'll turn it over. So quickly back in possession for Averett. Reset here for clear attempt is good for Randolph. And we'll take a timeout. Take a quick break here on the Averett Sports Network.
DeMarcus Morrison, men's basketball 1996 to 2000. What Averett means to me. I came to Averett with a little bit more information than a normal student would have, being from the area. I grew up idolizing guys like Boo Braxton, Keith Claiborne, stuff like that. My mom loved Averett for the academic part of Averett. She was obsessed with that. But when I got here, I was blown away by the family, unit that Averett is. People like Rebecca Clark, she was my advisor when I was here. Tommy Foster, Dr. Campbell, they had a family orientation that they just brought the students in and they cared. Give you an example of that. My mom would call Mr. Campbell and tell him, when I might have been messing up a little bit here or there, and he would call my dorm room and fuss me out for missing a class or something like that. I think that epitomizes what Averett is about. Is it's family oriented from top to bottom. You can go as far as cafeteria lady. There was a lady here named Miss Flossie. She called me her baby, and she'd be like, "Tomorrow, could you miss breakfast this morning?" So that means, you probably missed your first class if you missed breakfast. So she used to get on me about that. And it recycles. I mean, people like Miss Clark and Dr. Campbell isn't here now, but, Miss Franks took over, and Dr. Franks, just recycled great leadership. She sets an atmosphere.
Welcome back to Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. I'm Heath Beringer after that timeout. Wildcats in possession here, down 4-1 to the Cougars. Ball gets knocked out. I believe that was Raphael Walker who caused that turnover. Scooped up by Jay Hooker. And Walker gets the clear for the Cougars. Taff over to Hahn. Hahn, quick shot. Rebound. Hahn scoops it up. Cougars reset. Now Walker tangling with Pytro. Pytro gets possession. Crosses midfield, heads into offensive territory for the Wildcats. Miller over to Hurt. Hurt working and gets it taken away. I believe that was Taff who created that turnover. Now Corbett on the run. And scores. Corbett over to Taylor. Liam Taylor notches his third goal of the game. Cougars extend their lead 5-1. An impressive showing here by the Cougars to begin this ball game. Under 2 minutes to play now as Merritt wins that face-off and gets the offense rolling. Quick shot and another goal. I believe that is Liam Taylor once again. Yes, it is. Liam Taylor on fire for the Cougars. Taylor, the freshman from Chesapeake, Virginia, Western Branch High School, notches his third goal of the game, and another face-off here. Will Merritt battle with Lee Tooks, and Cougars scoop it up. That's Marquise Fleming, I believe. He tries to drop it off to Tyler Moody. Moody battling, trying to gain possession. And guess who? Liam Taylor gains it. Shot and score. Parker Corbett with a goal. Cougars are rolling. A 7-1 advantage here for Averett. A minute and a half to go in the first. Merritt at the face-off again against Zach Miller. And Wildcats will gain possession. Hurt. Now Miller. Over to Heasley. Now Landis behind the goal. Marquise Fleming defending. Landis around the goal. Sends it over. Hurt. 30 on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Miller top of the goal. Getting pushed around a little bit by Mike Machard. Tries to get a bouncing shot to go. Can't get it to fall. Going to stay with the Wildcats. They'll have 18 on the shot clock. Dolan sprinting across the field. 13 on the shot clock. And Shriver picks it off. Dolan tried to get a shot over the net. Shriver with a heave downfield. At the end of the quarter, Cougars lead 7-1 here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. And we'll take a quick break here at the end of the first. Be right back on the Averett Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Owen Hayden, Averett class of 2013, former team captain on the football team, and current Averett Alumni board member. And I'm encouraging you to join me and countless others on February 23rd for Averett Athletics Day of Giving. The athletics program has meant so much to me and all other student athletes that have come through Averett University for so many reasons, both on and off the field. I have fond memories of seeing the football program grow with our facilities and our accolades, seeing teachers impact the student athletes like Dr. Trachis and so many others for me personally, the Averett Honors Program giving us opportunities to study abroad and have a global perspective, and all of the other countless things that continue to grow and improve at Averett University. So I'm asking you to find it in your heart to join me on February 23rd for Averett Athletics Day of Giving. Stay safe, hope to see you in October at homecoming, and let's go Cougars!
Welcome back out to Danville, Virginia. Daly Field, Frank R. Campbell Stadium. I'm Heath Behringer, bringing you this Averett men's home lacrosse game against Randolph College. Cougars with a 7-1 advantage to end the first. Will Merritt is going to be on the face-off here for the Cougars with Zach Miller of the Wildcats, I believe. Liam Taylor, 4 goals in the first period, and also assisted on the 3 other goals that he didn't score. So the freshman coming up huge in the first period of play for Averett. Barker Corbett also had 2 goals. Nate Hahn with a goal and assist in that first quarter. Jack Dolan had the goal for the Wildcats. On over to Taylor. Taylor working towards goal again, looking to add to the totals, and he does. We're going to have a penalty, delayed penalty. Taylor gets his 5th goal of the game, getting up a little gimpy. But the Cougars extend their lead. Will Merritt. Zach Miller to face off again here. Defense just swarming for the Cougars. They get a turnover as Jay Hooker. Scooped up by Corbett. This is only the 4th meeting between the two programs, dating back to 2018. Obviously, the Cougars only had a program for 4 years now. But Randolph has been undefeated in these matchups. Each point differential getting closer and closer. Cougars fell 8-4 in the last one, being the closest game they've had. But here, come out red hot, lead 8-1 here in the second period. Taft juking and jiving. Shot is wide. Cougars will reset. 23 on the shot clock. Subs coming in and off. Taff, along with Shriver, as stated earlier, Taff was selected Rookie of the Week for the USA South. Taff, a midfielder from Durham, North Carolina. He had 5 goals and 3 assists with 9 ground balls. Caused 3 turnovers in the first week of play. As a freshman, first collegiate experience for Taff. In that win over Oglethorpe, 7-6, a close matchup. The Cougars came out with the victory. Taff had a team high 4 goals with 1 assist, 4 ground balls, and had a calls turnover as well. Shot from Woodcock, blocked and saved by Dolan, and the Wildcats regained possession. Marquise Fleming booking it down the field. Flips it over to Corbett. Cougars letting their subs get on the field. Machard. Back over to Taff. That shot high from Taff. Dolan with a save. Wildcats get a clear opportunity. The Wildcats resetting here, trying to get their offense in rhythm. Fell 24-0 in their opening game this year against the University of Lynchburg, so didn't see any goals fall in that game. Had one in the first quarter, which knotted the game up at 1 here. But boom, a 7-0 run by the Cougars, and we sit at 8-1. Turnover created by Averett, and right to work they go on the offensive end. Tyler Moody enters. Slips a bit after getting the pass from Walker. Now Moody working. Drops it off. Mason Foy. Walker with a drive, but he'll kick it back out to Taff. Over to Moody. Foy behind the net. 5 on the shot clock, and fired away, going to be wide. That was Parker Corbett. And a clear attempt here for Randolph. Wildcats taking it slow, trying to get something brewing here on the offensive side. Calvin Hurt shoved around a bit by Walker. And Shriver with the save. Shriver's been a brick wall right there for the Cougars. 2-1 on the year. Shriver coming off the USA South Defensive Player of the Week honors. Leaper. That's Rufus, excuse me. Thomas Rufus. Rufus over to Moody. That shot's going to go wide. And that ball is going into the woods. Whoever's got to go searching for that later, wish you the best. Hahn gets it going now for the Cougars. Moody over to Corbett. A nice cut there from Moody. His shot goes off post. This is a nice job by Walker, I believe, that found him cutting. Going to have a stoppage of play. Timeout, Randolph. We'll take a timeout as well here on the Averett Sports Network. Welcome back out to Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Excuse me, that was the Cougars calling timeout. Want to get into a set here. 65 seconds on the shot clock. This is Foy. Looking for a cutter. Now Woodcock. Over to Taft. Taft dropped it to Walker, I believe, and Doyle gets a save, and Wildcats are on the move. Tom Stoller here for Randolph. Leaves it to Dolan. 6:15 here to go in the first half, and the Cougars have stormed out to an 8-1 lead. Freshman Liam Taylor leading the way. Taylor's got 5 goals himself and assisted on the other 3. Cougars trying to fend off a Wildcats attack, and Shriver with another save. He'll dump it off to Marquise Fleming. Fleming looking to get the clear for the Cougars. He's got some speed. He drops it off to Hahn. Hahn back to Woodcock. Woodcock driving, shoots, and scooped up save by William Doyle. Doyle, the senior from Louisville, Kentucky. And clear is successful for the Wildcats, but they'll turn it right over. Woodcock gets a ground ball. Averett's going to have a clear attempt here. He'll drop it back off to his goalie, Jacob Shriver. Shriver heaves it deep. Corbett there to catch it, and the Cougars look to get in a offensive swing of things. Sun finally starting to set here at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Daily Field. Walker over to Taff. Now Corbett behind the goal. Foy. Hahn. That one might be turned over, and it is. Wildcats gain possession back. 4.5 to go before halftime. I'm sure if you're Randolph, you would like to cut into this lead before the half. The Cougars have been known to, in their loss this year, went up 4-3 at half against Ferrum and then fell 12-6. So outscored heavily in that second half, and there it is. So the Wildcats get on the board. That's Jack Dolan. That's his second goal of the game. Dolan, the senior, edges into that Cougar lead 8-2 now. Finally, the scoring drought ended for Randolph, who scored earlier in the first quarter. The game was tied 1-1, and the Cougars rattled off 7 in a row. Doyle ends that streak. And we sit at 8-2 now. 4:15 to go here before halftime. Corbett sends it over to Taff, and Cougars will take another timeout. We'll take one as well here on the Averett Sports Network.
Being a student athlete and an aviation major was actually a huge plus for me in deciding to come to Averett. I looked into multiple schools, hundreds of schools actually, and Averett just felt like home to me as soon as I stepped foot on campus. As soon as I stepped foot in the airport and when I got on North Campus, it was just a great feeling. Very home-like feeling, especially being so far away from home, me being from Houston, Texas. I felt like it was amazing being able to kind of see the atmosphere that they had built here and the family and really the community that they built here. You know, it really feels like you're being in a big neighborhood kind of. I really enjoy my time here at Averett so far, and one of the biggest reasons that I picked Averett was because of me being able to do both, being a student athlete and also being able to fly planes. That's one of my I think favorite things to say to anybody when they ask me what my collegiate experience has been like. I could definitely say, you know, I've been flying planes and playing football. There's not too many people in the country that could say that.
Welcome back out to Daily Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. I'm Heath Behringer, bringing you this men's lacrosse game live from Danville, Virginia. Cougars battling Randolph College, the Wildcats. In control here, 8-2, 3.5 to go before halftime. This is Hahn. Woodcock over to Corbett. Corbett drives, shoots, and bounces through the legs of William Doyle and scores. Parker Corbett, the junior. Grabs another goal for the Cougars. Corbett with the goal. Brenner Woodcock with the assist. That is goal number 7 from the junior from New Westminster, Canada, Parker Corbett. Wildcats quickly get an opportunity, but Shriver with a save. Cruz with another opportunity there. That ball gets batted around. Still a scramble for it. Picked up by who else? Parker Corbett. Able to reset here. Approaching 2 minutes played before halftime. Foy back to Taff. Taff over to Corbett. Corbett with another opportunity. Going to reset the shot clock. That one partially saved by Doyle. Foy lets that one go out of bounds, and we'll get a little reset here. Parker Corbett is going to take it. Well, excuse me. Not sure what that penalty there is, but Wildcats will take advantage. Have a clear attempt here. Tom Stoller, midfielder freshman, gets it across. Gets it into the hands of Landis. Landis all the way around the goal. Now Hurt. He'll back it out. Going to reset here for the Wildcats. 30 on the shot clock. Heasley behind the net. Heasley gets it over to Dolan. Dolan with both the goals here for the Wildcats. Back to Heasley. That one going to go over his head a little bit. Cougars are able to scoop it up. 35 seconds to go here in the first half. Lucas Jane up to Connor Taff. Taff is rolling. And another timeout here for the Cougars. 17 seconds remaining before halftime. Head coach Anthony Mackin wants to talk things over. We'll take a quick break here on the Averett Sports Network.
It helps that there's so many international students here at Averett. So hearing other people talk around campus with their accent makes it feel like you're not alone. And it feels like one big family. And I've grown so much since I came here.
Welcome back out. Daly Field, Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Cougars trying to strike again before halftime. 12 seconds to go. Quick shot. Corbett blocked and saved. It's going to go out of bounds. Going to have about 6 seconds. Woodcock quickly takes a shot. Going to be blocked, and that will be the half. Cougars with a 9-2 advantage headed into the locker room over Randolph College Wildcats. We'll roll through some commercials and then go through some first half stats and be back in about 10-15 minutes for second half action.
Being a student athlete and an aviation major was actually a huge plus for me in deciding to come to Averett. I looked into multiple schools, hundreds of schools actually, and Averett just felt like home to me as soon as I stepped foot on campus. As soon as I stepped foot in the airport and when I got on North Campus, it was just a great feeling. Very home-like feeling, especially being so far away from home, me being from Houston, Texas. I felt like it was amazing being able to kind of see the atmosphere that they had built here and the family and really the community that they built here. You know, it really feels like you're being in a big neighborhood kind of. I really enjoy my time here at Averett so far, and one of the biggest reasons that I picked Averett was because of me being able to do both, being a student athlete and also being able to fly planes. That's one of my I think favorite things to say to anybody when they ask me what my collegiate experience has been like. I could definitely say, you know, I've been flying planes and playing football. There's not too many people in the country that could say that. Being a student athlete and an aviation major was actually a huge plus for me in deciding to come to Averett. I looked into
men's basketball 1996 to 2000. What Averett means to me. I came to Averett with a little bit more information than a normal student would have, being from the area. I grew up idolizing guys like Boo Braxton, Keith Claiborne, stuff like that. My mom loved Averett for the academic part of Averett. She was obsessed with that. But when I got here, I was blown away by the family, you know, unit that Averett is. People like Rebecca Clark, she was my advisor when I was here. Tommy Foster, Dr. Campbell, you know, they had a family orientation that they just brought the students in and they cared. Give you an example of that. My mom would call Mr. Campbell and tell him, you know, when I might have been messing up a little bit here or there. And he would call my dorm room and fuss me out for, you know, missing a class or something like that. I think that, you know, epitomizes what Averett is about. Is, you know, it's family oriented from top to bottom. You can go as far as cafeteria lady. There was a lady here named Miss Flossie. She called me her baby, and she'd be like to me, "Oh, could you miss breakfast this morning?" So that means, you know, you probably missed your first class if you missed breakfast. So she used to get on me about that. And it recycles. I mean, you know, people like Miss Clark and Dr. Campbell isn't here now, but, you know, Miss Franks took over, and Dr. Franks, and just recycled great leadership. She sets an atmosphere of believing in yourself, you know, feeling like that you can just go out and take on any challenge. And I'm not the type of guy that says stuff like this and don't mean it. You know, I'm not a soundbite type guy. You know, my son's here right now for, you know, all the students and parents that might see this. He's a freshman, and I want him to grow up with those same character-based things that Averett gave me. So I feel like it's my duty, you know, being an elder statesman or graduate, to let everybody know that, you know, I bleed, you know, the gold and blue. Averett means a lot to me, and I'm going to stand by that, you know, as long as I'm still on this earth.
Welcome back out, Frank R. Campbell Stadium, Daly Field. I'm Heath Behringer, coming to you live from Danville, Virginia, getting set to kick off the second half between Randolph College and Averett University, the Cougars, and the Wildcats. Cougars up 9-2. Cougars had 22 shots on goal compared to the Wildcats 6. 32 shots total for Averett, 8 for Randolph. Both teams has won Cougars 7 of 13 on faceoffs. So therefore, Randolph 6 of 13. 2 penalties on Randolph, 1 for Averett in the first half. Jack Dolan had both goals for the Wildcats. We get set for the face-off here. I think that's Marquise Fleming for the Cougars. He wins it quickly over Zach Miller, and he's off and running. Cougars in the first half were led by freshman Liam Taylor. 5 goals, 3 assists. Parker Corbett also had 3 goals and 2 assists. Nate Hahn with a goal and assist as well. Dolan behind the net for the Wildcats. Second possession of the second half. Landis now over to Miller. 25 on the shot clock for the Wildcats. Cougars' defense has been smothering. Landis driving, going to be a penalty. So 13 on the shot clock still here. Pasick. And that's the shot clock. So we'll get the penalty here for the Cougars. And a man up opportunity on the way, for the Wildcats of Randolph College. So a nice opportunity here for Randolph to start the second half. Man up here. This is Miller. Behind the goal. Shot, blocked, saved by Shriver. That was Landis, a junior from Williamsburg, Virginia, on the shot. He's got it in possession now. We're going to reset on the shot clock and back underway. 12:40 here to go in the third. And they capitalize. Do the Wildcats. Goal from Matthew Pasick. 9-3 now. Nice job by the Wildcats. Take advantage of their man-up opportunity here early in the second half. 12:21 to go in the third. They cut that Cougar lead to 6. Averett gave up 9 goals against Ferrum, and their only loss of the season in the second half earlier in the year, last week to be exact. Scramble for the ball. Fleming picks it up. That's going to be a delayed penalty. Well, no delay. That ball was loose and picked up by Calvin Hurt, who's going to have to sit down. He tripped up Marquise Fleming, who's just been scooting and scatting everywhere across the field tonight. The junior from Richmond, Virginia, Highland Springs High School. Hahn with a shot. William Doyle with the block save. Couldn't corral it and keep it. Foy working in. Shoots and scores. Mason Foy with the goal. And gets that goal back for his team. Brenner Woodcock with the assist. Cougars lead by a touchdown now, 10-3. Merritt wins that faceoff quickly. Wildcats trying to get set here. Get that goal back. They just gave up after being a man up and striking themselves. That one turned over by the Wildcats. Sean Landis sends that flying out of bounds. 10:38 left here in the third. Corbett behind the net over to Woodcock. Mason Foy over to Hahn. Hahn back top of the key to Woodcock. Woodcock to Foy behind the net. Foy can't corral it. Race scooped up by Corbett. Corbett right behind the net looking for some options. Eight on the shot clock. Hahn shoots, resets. Going to be a save from Doyle. Sun has set and gone down behind the trees here at Daly Field. Beautiful afternoon we had here in Danville, Virginia. Weather up to 70 degrees. Foy behind the net here for the Cougars. Flips over to Corbett. Back to Foy. He'll have to scoop it up. He sends it back top of the key. 47 on the shot clock. Now Hahn winds up. Can't get the goal to go. Doyle with the save. Wildcats in possession. Dolan working behind the goal. Gets it taken away. Calvin Beavers, a freshman. Forest Park High School graduate. Gets a turnover, and the Cougars are off running here on the offensive side. Marquise Fleming flips it over. Raphael Walker playing catch with Parker Corbett, trying to get Cougars offense set and ready to go. Nate Hahn. Nick Pytro scoops it up, gets a ground ball, and the Wildcats are off and running. Tries to dump it off to Dolan, but swarming defense to the Cougars. And we'll have a timeout here on the Averett Sports Network. We'll take one ourselves.
I think Averett's a special place because of the camaraderie amongst everybody. I feel like it's a lot of friendships that won't be broken throughout my life, and it gave me a chance to show my abilities in wrestling and in the classroom.
We're back here at Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. I'm Heath Beringer. After that Randolph College timeout, Wildcats down a touchdown here, 10-3, 6.5 remaining in the third quarter. Looking to strike a goal, trying to cut into that lead, crawl back into this ball game. 0-1 on the year are the Wildcats. Their road loss to the University of Lynchburg. Coach Sinclair's in his 9th year at the helm for the Wildcats. Came on in 2011. That shot wide of the mark. In his first year with Randolph College, Sinclair was able to triple the program's win total from the previous 3 years combined. So, came in, immediate impact. 2016, hung up a banner, set a program record for wins. Shriver with a save there for the Cougars. They started last year 2-5 and 0-1 in conference play in the ODAC before things got shut down. So if they can't get the offense rolling, they're looking at a 0-2 start here in 2021. Zach Miller working behind the net for the Wildcats. Looked to stop and shoot, but drops it off to Landis. Landis over to Hurt now. Cougars are 2-1 on the year. Found wins against Sanitary 12-5 and Oglethorpe 7-6, but failed to fare them 12-6. All games at home have not seen the road yet, have the Cougars. 32 on the shot clock here for the Wildcats. This is Landis. Now Heasley. Over to Hurt. Under 15 on the shot clock. And that's going to be a turnover. Cougars get possession. Head coach Anthony Mackin for the Cougars. He was named head coach for Averett in 2016. After a year of recruiting, Mackin coached the Cougars in their first year of 2018. Program took the field for the first time February 14th of 2018. Didn't find his first win until 2019. Mackin came to Averett from Tusculum College, a Division II school in Greenville, Tennessee. Same conference as my alma mater, Wingate University. The South Atlantic Conference. But much improvement has head coach Anthony Mackin made to his men's lacrosse program here. Normally in years 3 and 4 is when you see differences when programs get started, and here they are, up 10-3 in their 4th ball game of the year, looking to start 3-1 are the Cougars. Going to get a reset here. Going to be Taff taking it for Averett. There's 5 on the shot clock. Going to have to get something off quick. They're just going to get rid of it and take the turnover. The Wildcats are going to have a clear attempt. Stoppage of play here. Maybe a reset on the clock or shot clock. Back underway. Quick shot from Hurt, bounced over. Dolan scoops it up. Now behind the net. Heasley, top of the key to Landis. Back to Dolan. Took's not able to hang on to that one. Cravallis scoops up. Gets over to his goalie, Jacob Shriver. He sends it to Calvin Beavers. And the Cougars are off and running. Raphael Walker gets it to Hahn. Excuse me. Back to Walker. Now Thomas Rupus, top of the key. Foy behind the net now. Tries to hit a cutting Moody. Moody not able to hang on. There's 21 on the shot clock, but excuse me, that doesn't matter. There's only 15 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Corbett behind the goal makes a nice move, sends it out, and that's going to be scooped up by the Wildcats, and that will be the end of the third period. The Cougars lead 10-3, and we're headed to the fourth. We'll take a quick break here on the Averett Sports Network.
Barbara Kushabar, 1975 graduate of Averett College. I've been here 33 years as a coach and a professor. And in those 33 years, I've seen many changes. From the old gym, now Carrington Gym, which seats about 200 people, to the arena at the Grand Center, which seats over 1,000 people. Now, over those years, I've had the privilege of working with many student athletes. They've gone on to many professional careers: teachers, doctors, sport administrators. I'm asking you to keep that legacy going. On February 23rd is the National Day of Giving. If you find it in your heart, please make a donation to Averett University. It will keep our student athletes moving forward and keeping that legacy strong. Thank you, and I hope to see you in October at homecoming.
Welcome back out. Daily Field, Frank R. Campbell Stadium. A beautiful night here in Danville, Virginia. I'm Heath Behringer, bringing you this Averett men's lacrosse game live against the Randolph Wildcats. 10-3 advantage here for the Cougars. Only one goal each in that third period. The 9-2 halftime lead for Averett. And pretty even in that third. Randolph's got to get that offense rolling if they want to crawl back into this one. This is Hahn. Now Walker, midfield. Turned over there by the Cougars. Clear attempt is good for the Randolph Wildcats. Whistle blown. Going to be penalty called. Not sure what we got here. Hold off a minute and give you an update when I know. Going to be Cougars possession, so something in favor of Averett here. Just a regular old turnover. Clear attempt is good by the Cougars. Woodcock loses possession. Thought he was going to fire a shot from long ways away, but drops it. Scooped up by Nick Pietro. We've got a man down for Randolph. That's Jack Dolan. And he is hobbling off the field quickly, but doesn't look like he is enjoying hobbling off the field. Looks like he's in pain. He gets off. We'll resume play. So back in action here in the fourth, 12:15 to go. Corbett behind the net, looking for options, gives it to Woodcock. Woodcock has to drop a little low to secure the catch. And all the way around, and they hand now. Back to Corbett, and around they go. A little ball movement here by the Cougars. They'll turn it over. Well, spoke too soon there, Heath. They'll stay in possession. Do the Cougars. And they turn it over there. Shoots over man's head. Check in on how our men's basketball team did. Women's lacrosse fell today at Lynchburg. Suffered their first loss of the year. Elizabeth Peasley, though, fresh off a National Player of the Week. And the Cougars forced a turnover there on the clear. Averett's men's basketball team fell at home today, 75-66. That victory would have been big, as some questions are heading into the tournament play, conference tournament that is. Unfortunately, NCAA canceled winter championships, so just conference tournaments this year. Under 10 minutes here to play in Danville, Virginia. Shot scooped up by Dolan behind the net, who had maybe just had a rolled ankle. Got back out on the field quickly. That ground ball scooped up by Lucas Jane. The Cougars are off and running. Clear attempt here is good. Taff over to Corbett. Corbett working. He loses the ball. Clear attempt here for the Wildcats is good. They're back down in offensive possession. Miller loses, but gets it back. Winds up for a long shot off the post. Scooped back up by the Wildcats. They should have a fresh shot clock. Going to have to stop play. They get it just a tad bit late. And we'll resume. But, excuse me, Randolph, the Wildcats will take a timeout. We'll take one here on the Averett Sports Network as well.
Being a student athlete here has definitely pushed me to do things that I have not been able to do in the past. Because of my team, I have opened up more socially, and they have pushed me to be a better athlete and a better student, and I wouldn't be who I am today if it weren't for them.
Welcome back out to Daly Field, Frank R. Campbell Stadium. Beautiful sunset behind the trees here in Danville, Virginia. Miraculous day, 70 degrees and sunny. Baseball had their first game of the year. They lost on the road to Lynchburg. So did women's lacrosse, and men's basketball lost at home against Pfeiffer. Men's lacrosse looking to see if they can get a Cougar victory here today. Up 10-3, under 8 minutes to go over Randolph College. This will be, if the Cougars are able to hold on, the first victory over the Wildcats in men's lacrosse. 0-3 all-time are the Cougars against the Wildcats. And Corbett behind the goal now. Well, big winding shot by Corbett. That was blocked by Dolan. A scramble for the ball. Scooped up by the Cougars. And no reset of shot clock. There's 7 left. That one knocked out of Taft's hands and going to be picked up. Nice job by Lee Tooks, a senior, to keep possession here for the Wildcats. Whistle blown here. Offsides. Parker Corbett a little confused there. Thought he was going to be off and running. Nice spin move from Zach Miller. Shoots and scores. Zach Miller creates a goal for the Wildcats. Cuts into the Cougars' lead to 6 now. 5.5 remaining. We'll have a face-off here. Felt like we hadn't had a face-off in a while. That's only the third goal of the second half total. Went into halftime. The Cougars were up 9-2. And we saw split goals in the third by each team. And now the first goal of the fourth. Face-off, Will Merritt battles Tom Stoller. And the Wildcats gain possession. This is Dolan. Working. And scores. So two quick goals there for the Wildcats. Notches into this lead. Just 5 now with 5 remaining. Another face-off here. This defense of the Wildcats stepped up here in the second half. Han. Over to Mason Foy. Now Woodcock. Harassed by Stoller. Reset of the shot clock here. Woodcock and Stoller battling there. Corbett with a long ways away and scores. Parker Corbett adds another goal for the Cougars, and maybe Cougar faithful can take a breath there. A little run by the Wildcats, shut down. A big wind-up goal there from Parker Corbett, the junior. Now 11-5 advantage, 3:21 remaining in the ballgame. 3 minutes here left to play. Wildcats are going to need some quick goals. Shot, that goes to the back of the net. Shriver scoops that up, and Cougars will have a reset. Clear tipped opportunity. A nice juke move by Raphael Walker. Going to have a whistle blown. Trying to figure out what we got. A little reset the shot clock here, and we'll be back underway. Cougars just looking to run some time off the clock here. And another goal for the Cougars, extending that lead 12-5, under 2 minutes to go. Raphael Walker with his first goal of the game. That's his second goal of the year. And we got a minute and a half to go. Cougars looking to improve to 3-1 on the year after their best start in program history. Head coach Anthony Mackin is shaping this program into what he believes it can become. Dolan behind the net for the Wildcats. Nice spin move on the Cougars, and they'll throw it back out. Reset top of midfield. Miller now shoots. Shriver with the block and save. Ball still on the ground, rolling around. Shriver scoops it up. Going to be a penalty, though. 55 seconds remaining. So a man-up opportunity here for the Wildcats with 56 seconds remaining to play. Shot from way outside. Sean Landis saved by Shriver. Shot clock reset. And 35 seconds to go here. Ten seconds. 5, 4, and that will be the ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Your Averett Cougars move on to 3-1 on the year. Randolph 0-2 now. The Cougars are rolling here in 2021. Liam Taylor with 4 goals. Parker Corbett with 4. Nate Hahn with 1. Raphael Walker with 1 as well. So Cougars improved to 3-1. And that will be all from Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. I'm Heath Barringer. Thank you for tuning in. And go Cougars.